T. Shannon Sharpe has bid farewell to Skip Bayless. Okay. They said that once the NBA finals were done, that it was a wrap for Shannon Sharpe's time on Undisputed, and then they didn't waste time.
They didn't waste time.
They didn't waste time. They went ahead and severed ties. Okay. America, I know you've seen it. Okay. If you on anybody's social media, goddamn, you've seen it. Okay. The tears. The tears that were coming down that Hall of Fame tight end. Okay. As he bid farewell to FS1 and Skip Bayless. Okay. He let it be known to Skip. He said, just want you to know.
Please don't say it.
When you lay down that night, just know that I gave you all I had. Goddamn it! Ain't that what you want to tell your woman?
It's brother, exactly what you want to tell them,
brother. It's Father's Day. We doing this right now on Father's Day weekend. Okay,
let's do
brother. We say that. Okay. You be right there pumping your ass off, okay?
First of all,
you tell her, look, I gave you all I had, goddamn.
First of all, I want her to know before I want her to know before I say something. I want her to know. I want her to understand that. Like when I give you that death stare, kind of like Mike when it's killing time, or
right,
or, one of them Uber athletes. Like when I look at you and I go. Like it's a wrap. I did that. I was there.
Well, I guess that's how Shannon felt about his time on Undisputed. So we got to talk about this. All right, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first. That is my brother Tim G. Jacob. This is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something, okay? Again, hit the subscribe button. Put all your people on it. That means share. Join the channel, hit the Cashapp. Anything you give, we'll go back into the channel as we in the company. We a whole goddamn company. As we continue our ascent, okay, to be the Walmart, Amazon of black culture, okay. But T, what were your thoughts on Shannon Sharpe's farewell show?
It was what was expected. It was very much what was expected. Because I feel like Shannon really just really was. I think he was reflecting. I think he was reflecting on where he was as Shannon Sharpe on, was it NFL Network there for a minute, CBS. I think so. He did the CBS thing, he did the NFL Network thing, and then I think he did some spots on ESPN too. But nobody ever really just picked him up. They kind of treated him as the part-time guy, whatever. And then here comes Skip to hopefully I'm gonna say this. I think he had the vision of saying this guy can do it. But then there's a part of me that honestly says he's an athlete, he'll elevate what I'm trying to do. Because I'm the old guy. I'll be controversial. I'll make people mad at me because I'm a LeBron hater. I'll attach myself to LeBron's brand, ride that all the way out. Hey, Shannon, do this for me. Be a LeBron guy. Even though you have professed to like Larry Bird. Bird was your guy. So which one is it?
Kevin Durant too.
Durant, etc. So
check the tape, American. Check the tape.
It's a lot there that may be necessarily forced upon or whatever. But at the end of the day, though, I will say this: Shannon Sharpe did what I would hope any athlete turned media guy would do, and that's leverage it to something greater. And I hope that's what happens. Now, the end of the show was a lot for me. It just was a lot for me. Because, truthfully, and again, again, I can't judge a man for what he's feeling in that moment in time. But to me, this man has pretty much poo-pooed your career. He don't get no credit about what you did, what you accomplished, because at the end of the day, um, he does not respect that you are his peer. Because truthfully, if y'all were equal, he would have walked back what he said about DeMar Hamlin. He'd have walked that back. If he was your true friend, if he was your true partner, he wouldn't have even said what he said about Tom Brady towards you and besmirch your career. Well, you pretty much was a dominant force for years in the league. He wouldn't have done that if he respected you. And so I want all these young cats and I want people out here in America to understand that respect is still real. It's still real. I get the debate. I get having difference of opinion. That's cool. But when you go to tearing down another man's accomplishments and careers and his livelihood and who he is and etc., it's a problem. It's a real problem. And so the only real problem I had was that Uncle Shay Shay turned himself into a meme when he talked about telling Skip laying down in his pillow at night.
Did that.
Because I was good with everything. Like, thanking all the people and the wardrobe and security and all this stuff at FS1. But when he looked over there at Skip and he said, Skip, I just want you to know. And when he said that, I went, please don't do this. And he did, and I went, come on, bro. Like, for real? Like, this what we gonna do? We're gonna let this man know that when you lay your head down on the pillow at night, I gave you all I had. That was too submissive for me. It was just like, you know what? I want you to understand that even though I'm leaving you, I want you to know I appreciate you. Now, just leave without any recourse. Like, fuck you. That's what I needed. Like, I want you to thank everybody that you need to thank. Tell Skip, man, I appreciate you for the opportunity. And then this right here. That's how that should have went. You owe that man nothing.
Yeah, I feel that shit. To piggyback on what you saying, that shit bothered me because this man is supposed to be a strong black man.
Correct.
Both literally and figuratively.
Correct.
Okay? This motherfucker was a Hall of Fame tight end. He is the tight end of the 90s. However y'all feel about Travis Kelce today, when we were children, that's how we felt about Shannon Sharpe.
He's that dude.
He was the tight end of the 1990s. And you had other tight ends in the 90s. You had Jay Novacek. You had Brent Jones. You had Mark Chmura. You had other tight ends. But they couldn't see this dude. This motherfucker was D1.
Hybrid.
His brother was the shit before he got hurt.
Correct.
He been like that before I heard of Skip Bayless. Okay? He's still in shape to this day.
Correct.
He posts shit on his social media, hitting weight. I lift weights all the time. I can't hit the shit that motherfucker hitting. And he good in his, 50s?
50s. He's well above 50.
I can't hit that shit.
Yeah.
And I lift weights all the time. So he's like, you got a resume, you physically fit and strong, you win the debates. I used to faithfully watch Undisputed until Shannon Sharpe shitted on people like me who were critical of Deion Sanders. And that man, even when he was wrong, would whoop Skip Bayless's ass in a debate.
Yeah.
So you got a good argument to say you better than Skip physically and mentally.
Oh, ain't no
but
doubt.
Still you sit up here with the tears in your eyes, looking subservient to this motherfucker. And I'm like, why? Why? When clearly y'all got beef.
It's clear.
Because all these reports out here that you out here liking tweets that's dissing them. Clear. Why in the hell would you be liking tweets that are dissing this motherfucker. Then when he's in your face, you sit up here and say some shit like I gave you all I had.
When you with that,
What
when
the fuck?
you if he didn't understand that that was gonna become a damn meme, I don't know,
You
because
can't do that, man.
when he did that, I was like, this finna be viral.
And just like that. Hey, I had something ready for it. I was gonna chop it.
Yeah.
Somebody beat me to it.
Oh,
That motherfuckers got on that shit. And then I saw that Stephen A. even. I ain't even click on this shit.
yeah. I mean,
Stephen A. even to put out a segment on his Stephen A. Smith show thanking Skip Bayless. What the fuck you gotta thank him for? Because Shannon done left. What the, like these boys, these two black men who supposed to be the top black men
they
in
supposed to
big
be the guy.
sports media.
They supposed to
These
be.
the two.
They supposed to be the guy.
Two HBCU graduates. Two guys that got it out of the mud. And they feel like they got to sit up here and slurp this man like this, even when Stephen A. competing with him directly.
Yeah.
And
Had a little smoke with him.
Shannon had a little smoke with him not too long ago
Yeah.
because Skip tried to minimize that man. I
Yeah.
watched that shit.
Man, I made you. I came to you.
Skip was
I put
disrespectful.
you.
Skip was
I
disrespectful.
put you on this.
Yes, he was disrespectful. And these
Yeah.
guys going at it, stop that. But then you get gangster when a black man do shit. You go off.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you Shannon sat up here, went off on Kwame Brown, because he didn't say what you wanted him to say when he said LeBron should have got to a spot and rose up and hit a shot like Kobe or Mike. You went off on him. Stephen A. He got a segment out now in which the title is Stephen A. goes off on Ja Morant. I hate titles like that.
Yeah, I do.
I hate titles like that because if you ain't in the motherfucker face, how you going off on him? If you ain't talking on the phone to him directly, how you going off on him? I hope to God that I have not used that in a title. If I have, God forgive me. That's against my fucking principles. I need to find that shit and change it. Okay.
What we going off on? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that creates the influence is the fact that you got followers and you got people that like you. Because you're not really real. You're not
Because
real.
you wouldn't go off on John Morant to his face. You would
Exactly.
not do that. So
Exactly.
quit titling shit like
Right.
goes off on him. Especially when, like we're saying, you didn't go off on Skip Bayless when he was disrespectful.
Yes.
This man was disrespectful. And Shannon Sharpe, this man was disrespectful to you. And everybody want to dress it up as Shannon Sharpe was being professional. Man, Shannon, you better than me. You were so professional. No, he wasn't professional when he was trying to fight the Grizzlies. That shit was not professional when he was trying to fight the Grizzlies.
Well,
but he professional when
do
Skip Bayless
we
being
know for a fact that it was real smoke or was it staged?
All right.
Come on, like how random is that?
That man, his brand has become
like that's so random.
Him, Shannon Sharpe, Nick Wright, right there, tit for tat. Shannon Sharpe is more entertaining when his LeBron stand ship.
Okay.
Nick Wright is more analytical with his LeBron stand ship. Okay. So it's tit for tat. You just pick which one. When I debate LeBron stands, they choose from these two. So I can see Shannon Sharpe saying some shit that got them Grizzly boys probably saying some shit back that night. And Shannon Sharpe, big ass motherfucker, big ass Hall of Famer.
That seems so staged to me.
Oh, you've been consistently saying this, and
Shannon is over there.
I can't see it.
Like it just had no real smoke. Like, okay, for Dylan Brooks to get you to that level that you ready to scrap, where it couldn't have been like, all right, Dylan Brooks, hi, Twitter fingers back and forth. We go just talk this smoke, and I'm gonna just keep it moving. Like you trash. Like
Dylan Brooks can't hit an open three, but Dylan Brooks can talk that shit.
Dylan Brooks couldn't hit a Nerf ball.
He can't. He can't.
It's just
But he can talk. He can talk though.
And
see, Shannon Sharpe might be looking at it like, bitch, I could do like in my sport, I could talk like you talk, but I also was a GOAT level motherfucker at my position.
Right.
You not finna talk to me like this. I can see that.
I just couldn't respect the situation because what Shannon had on just couldn't do it for me.
All right. Hush.
Can I say that?
Hush.
Like I couldn't take him serious for what he had on. He had on a Meemaw's VBS sweater.
Hush.
It was a sweater from VBS. Like in the wintertime when you have Vacation Bible School. I know Vacation Bible School is usually in the summer, but like it was a winter wear, and it was like too much. Crochet, knitted. You see what I'm saying?
That shit went viral. People loved it. Yeah. But all I know is you can't have smoke for them motherfuckers like that and be up here crying when you leave the show with this son bitch.
Absolutely. Hey, look, with a folded up tissue.
Can't be doing that.
You can't blot your eye.
Can't be doing that.
That's all I'm saying.
Can't be doing that. Just goddamn stand on it. We don't need that imagery. And I ain't talking about crying. That's not what I'm talking about. Because I done been on this motherfucker and I told y'all, as black men, we need to be more comfortable with our emotions and things like that. And shit, just because you might see me cry don't mean I won't shoot this shit out your motherfucking ass. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why the fuck you crying and talking about you gave this son bitch all you had? Okay. When this motherfucker straight up disrespected you and he needed you.
He needed you.
Yes, he fought for you. Okay, cool. He fought for you. He wanted you, but you made this show.
Elevated the program.
You were the entertaining part of the show.
Absolutely.
Skip Bayless was not the entertaining part of the show. You motherfuckers can't name an instance when they were like, Skip went out. Oh man, that was so funny. You can't say when Skip Bayless made you laugh.
Nope.
You can be like amazed at how much he hates on LeBron. You can be amazed by, man, did you hear what Skip said about them Cowboys? Man, that man always gonna say them Cowboys. Like you be amazed by the levels he will go to for the people or the teams that he loves. But you never just come away from Undisputed saying he made you laugh or anything like that.
True.
He was the show.
That's true.
And the same thing with Stephen A. Smith. He was the damn show, which is why the show was able to be sustained, even though Skip is gone. But still, what these boys doing? Slurping.
They slurp.
That's crazy to me, bro. We don't need these big guys in the game. Black men, we don't need y'all doing that, man. God damn.
Man, just do your job.
Get that man a handshake. Thank him for what he did for you.
For them over the table fake pounds.
And get the fuck on.
Keep moving.
Get the fuck on.
Okay? I don't owe you that.
That's it.
I don't owe you that.
Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?